At first, Reggie didn't understand what was happening. The cage door opened, but he didn't move. His body stayed curled tight, eyes fixed on the ground. He had never known anything outside the walls of the testing lab. That cold place had been his whole world. Metal floors, blinding lights, no warmth, no touch, just quiet fear and the sharp smell of chemicals. Every day had been the same, until that day, when gentle hands reached in and lifted him out. On the ride away from that place, he trembled. He didn't bark. He didn't whine. He just sat still, pressed close to the person beside him. His eyes stayed wide, unsure what to make of the open windows and the sound of trees rushing by. But slowly, as the car moved farther from the lab, something shifted. He leaned into the warmth beside him and closed his eyes. Sleep came like a wave. Deep, peaceful sleep. Like his body had been waiting years just to rest. Life on the outside was full of things Reggie didn't understand. Floors that weren't metal, voices that didn't shout, doors that led to rooms instead of cages. It all felt like a different planet. On the first night, he didn't explore. He found a corner and stayed there, watching everything from a distance. Loud noises made him flinch. Even the softest footsteps made him freeze. But the home was quiet, and the people moved slowly. They gave him space. They let him come out when he was ready. Each day brought a tiny change. The first time he ate a full meal. The first time he stepped onto the grass. The first time he let his body relax into a soft blanket. Every small step felt like a miracle. His eyes started to follow the person who fed him, his paws making quiet steps behind. He began to seek closeness, not in a loud or playful way, just a gentle leaning in, a quiet request to be near someone kind. Touch became his safety. Hands that used to make him shrink now brought comfort. When someone sat down, Reggie would appear and gently rest his head on their knee. No demands, just presence. He began to fall asleep like that, tucked against a warm leg, breathing slow and steady. One morning, something new happened. Reggie walked across the room, picked up a soft toy, and carried it in his mouth. He didn't chew or shake it. He just held it, like it was something precious. A moment later, he set it down, then looked up with eyes full of wonder. That same day, he gave his first bark. It wasn't loud or sure. It sounded more like a question, but it was his voice, finally free. The backyard became his favorite place. He learned to run, not just out of fear, but for the joy of movement. He chased butterflies, rolled in the grass, and sniffed at flowers like every scent was brand new. The world, once terrifying, had slowly become his playground. Other dogs became part of his days. 2 older sisters welcomed him into the pack, and he followed their lead. They showed him how to play, how to rest, how to just be. They didn't rush him. They let him watch. And in time, he joined them. The rescue collar he once wore, with its emergency tag and temporary name, was gently taken off. In its place, a new collar was buckled around his neck. It was soft blue, with a shiny silver tag that read, Reggie, his name, his forever name. A small celebration marked the moment. A dog-safe cake, a few toys, and his tail wagging happily under the sun. He shared the moment with his sisters, running through the yard without fear. No metal walls, no painful hands, only open skies and a safe place to call home. Reggie had started his life in a place with no love, but he didn't stay there. Step by step, he found his way out. Through patience, through kindness, through time, he became something he was never allowed to be before. A dog. A joyful, curious, deeply loved dog. After everything he had survived, Reggie had finally found where he belonged. And this time, he was never going back.